Hi and welcome. This is Tracy Lunity here at LBS in France. So today I want to take a short look at a subject that is very close to your hearts right now, the CFE tax. Before I get started, I just wanted to give you a very short background about who I am and what I do. I've been living here in France for over 25 years and have been through most of the many complicated processes, and I decided that I was going to try and make something different. I truly believe that anybody who gets the most current, up-to-date help, support and information can make the transition into France more smooth, and that is what my aim is here at LBS. We all know that administration problems can lead to frustration, stress and, more importantly, more cost, and the aim of LBS is to avoid you having that problem. Let us deal with it for you. So today, as you can see here, there's lots of different paperwork problems you can come across and processes. Today we want to look at something that is related to tax, something that we all love to hate, but we have to deal with it. So it's the CFE tax. CFE tax, let's take a look at what it is. And the cotisation foncière des entreprises, it's basically for any company who has a business activity, non-salaried business activity, from the 1st of January each year through to December of that given year. There is exoneration for the first year of business activity, but from the second year you would need to be paying this CFE tax. It's replacement of a professional tax from a few years ago, and originally we had 3-year exoneration for auto entrepreneurs, but now it's just 1 year. So what exactly is this tax and how is it calculated? Well, that's a very good question. It's difficult to get a direct answer from any tax office, but what we have managed to work out for you is this is managed by the local authorities, the town council, and it's based on the business property. So if you are renting an office, or if you have something that you're using for your tools, then you would pay tax based on the rental value, i.e. foncier value of that property for your business use. If you, like most entrepreneurs, working from home, then of course you would not be paying the rental value of your home because you pay taxe d'habitation already. So that's the first part. The first part is the actual rental value of the business property that you are using, and then of course your earnings level is taken into account, and there are 4 or 5 different earnings brackets for CFE, and then they apply a percentage, and that is how they get the CF. If you go to the tax website, there is a list of how much you pay based on your earnings. So in fact the website is here. So how does it work? Basically you pay on the 15th of December for the year that you have been in activity. If you pay over 3,000 euros the year before, you would pay the first payment in June. If you have less than 3,000, then you will receive a few emails throughout the course of the year, in particular towards the end of October and November, when your details of your CFE is already online. Okay, so let's have a look at exonerations, which is something that is very important for many people. So just who is exonerated from the CFE tax? Well, any agricultural activity is exonerated. If you have things like a rental activity like a meuble de tourisme or gîte, then that would be exonerated, and if it isn't, then make sure you speak with your tax office. For artisans, that is manual activities such as plumbers, hairdressers, electricians. If you can prove that you're working alone and providing services, well, you can benefit from a certain exoneration. Just make sure you speak to the tax office and ask them for the droit fixe de chambre de métier. So just check with your tax office if you have a question, if you're not sure of anything about your CFE tax. I know particularly the artisans have problems with this because they pay already a small tax within their social charges. However, they can ask for this droit fixe de chambre de métier. I think it would be very important to take 2 minutes just to show you how you can set up your online account, because you really do need this to be able to access your avis de CFE and to pay it. So you just go onto the website impôts.gouv.fr, you click on your votre espace professionnel, créer activer mon espace professionnel, and première étape, créer votre espace. Here you would put your 9-digit serial number that you can find on any of the documents from the extra cabis, from the Sirène, from the INSEE. You can find it here. Put your email address and then re-enter your email address again. This is the only email address that you'll be using, so make sure you're keeping this email address for a long time, because it's very difficult to change it with the tax office. And then you put your password, and you put your password again. It has to be a minimum of 8 characters and a maximum of 20, and you can use either numbers or letters. And then you put your details here, your name, your last name, your first name, and this is a question for confidence. So for example, you need to put, if it's your mother's date of birth or your mother's first name, and then that's a question they will ask you if you lose your password. You click on the little button here, and then that's it. They will send you a little pop-up message which says that your code will be sent to you in the next 10 days. Once you get the code, you would come back into the website, and the next time you would come and you would go under deuxième étape, activer votre espace. And then you would put your Sirène number in, and you will put your email address, and then you will put the activation code they have sent you by the post. And once you've done that, you're into your account and you can pay your CFE. Okay, well that's it from me. I hope that has been interesting information for you and is going to help you get through the CFE transition. Thank you.